You want one first? Yeah! You want one first? Yeah!
Oh, guess what's coming? That's right, pajama squats! Awesome! You knew this was coming soon. Hey guys, what's up? Back for another week. And decided to do some different stuff this week because I had a strange schedule to deal with, so decided to just make it work best I could. On Saturday, decided to warm up with some front squats as you saw, and then see how much I could bench. How much you bench? Because I wanted to get a idea of where I'm at on the bench and at this lower body weight, I should say, and see where we're at going forward. So I ended up, as you'll see in a second here, getting 205 for a super grinder, aka barely got it, but I'll take it. Wow, that was pretty bad. But like I said, I'll take it. And actually, if you take that and divide it by 125 pounds and compare that to 240 divided by 143, you actually get about the same percentage. It's like 1.65. What's up, guys? 5K day. Oh man, bright and early. Looks pretty nice. They were talking about rain today. Hopefully it holds off for the race and stuff. And yeah, looks pretty good. Feels nice. It's only like 60 something out here. Man, Arctic house coming soon. Yeah, I gotta drive down to the city because that's where they're holding the thing. So we'll see you down there. Made it, mothers. Here we are. Start finish line over there. Can't really tell, but there's a giant hill in the first mile. You go about a quarter mile out and then take a right turn, and then it's uphill basically until the mile marker. No idea what I'm going to run today in terms of time, because I haven't done any kind of you know, normal running training. It was all that in my house Tabata stuff, but we'll see. You know, it'll be fun either way. Oh, by the way, I'm number one. Number one, yeah. That means I'm the best. Suck up. All right, about 10 minutes away from the start. Current weather forecast. We had some sprinkles go through, but it's nice now. Number one, getting ready. Getting ready. Here's a tip. If you're ever in a 5K race and you're pinning on your number, keep the pins away from your nipples, because that hurts. So I mentioned before, there's a big hill in the first mile. Good thing is, in the second mile, you come back down. Going full Daniel Sand style. Oh yeah. Yeah. So it's a good thing I'm nice and light from the diet, you know. Good twinkle toes up the hill. Best not to be carrying too much blubber, you know what I'm saying? Alright, y'all, see you at the finish. Yo, number one checking in post-race. It was real good, real good. I'm real happy with the time. There it is, sub 23, which is really good considering I did no outside running, as you guys know. I'll probably talk a little more in the voiceover because I don't know where I placed. I might have been top 10, maybe. Might have been top 10.
And I'm also not sure about the age group. I'm at top 10 overall because this is kind of a small race. But yeah, beast. Yeah. Post-race nutrition time. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, so as it turned out, I took number 8 overall, and I was actually number 2 in my age group, so that was pretty good. I had fun, as you could tell, especially in that post-race, immediate post-race clip. I'm like practically yelling at the camera because those post-race endorphins are flowing. Getting back to the bench for a moment. Yeah, 1.65-ish for both of them. I think one's actually technically 1.64, and I think the other one was 1.68. So it's almost like, by that measure, I didn't actually lose any strength. It's just I lost all the body weight, and the power to weight ratio stayed the same. Yeah, so lifting on Monday, the day after the race, actually turned out to be okay. I was a bit sore, particularly like in my knees actually, and my lower calves. I think that was like one of the downsides of only doing indoor work, is that I didn't get enough volume on the connective tissues and stuff. Oh, real quick, Tuesday had to go to the doctor, so no workout Tuesday, so my normal Tuesday, Wednesday got shifted to Wednesday, Thursday. But anyway, like I was saying, I think, part of normal running training, like, outside, is, building up connective tissue and stuff like that to deal with the impact, whereas I was only doing very short, high-intensity work. And so that might be something to try and add in at least a little bit if I decide to run future road races. I'd say this is another good week of lifting because, we're definitely starting to build up the amount of volume and frequency that I was doing in the early part of this year, and keeping the weights, manageable, and we're just gonna slowly work them up as we move through the autumn here. I think if I can work out actually 6 days, even though it sounds like a lot, I think working out 6 days is going to be my plan for the next few weeks here, and I think you're going to actually see the first full week of that next week. So, because I have an idea of how I want to structure it, and yeah, it's going to work out well, I think. Oh, coming up here, you're going to see something you haven't seen in a long time: the incline press. I kind of wanted to add this in and use it as a replacement for the medium grip bench that I used to do, because I used to always miss that. I think I'm going to do this on pause squat day. And finally, I think I'm going to put this at the end of each video going forward. A little update on my reverse diet. This week's calories was 2,000 a day. The target was 225 carb, 140 protein, and 60 fat. I actually hit 234 carb, 131 protein, and 60 fat for the same number of calories. And I'll get into why that's actually okay, I think, next week. I think we'll get into more detail about why it's okay to take some calories off protein and put them into carbs. My body weight actually fell this week by half a pound. And so next week we're adding the full complement of 100 calories. So it's another 16 grams of carbs and 4 grams of fat on our targets. All right, so that's it for this week, and talk to you next week. So long.